Out of all the musicals that are out there, this one is now by far my favourite. Rock of Ages is based off the Broadway musical now turned into a film, and the problem I'm having these days is musicals are kind of dying out. It's like they're not really out as much now as they were like what, a couple of years ago. So I kind of feel as though this film might be kind of like just like the dying breath of the musical genre for now. But is this film good as a film, or should it really have stayed as a Broadway musical? Well, the story of the film is basically this girl comes over from a faraway place into Los Angeles or California, but as soon as she arrives, she gets mugged, and then the main actor comes in, you know, kind of helps her out, and then he gives her, like, gets her a job in this rock sort of gig or bar, whatever, place. You know, it's all here, and then this, and the main headline is Casey Jacks, who, played by Tom Cruise really well, to be honest. It's like the main head, but he's having problems himself. He's not really kind of there in the head, and the sort of place itself is also having problems. So there's a lot of problems happening in this film. And oh yeah, Catherine Zeta-Jones's character is trying to sort of close. I'm going to start off what I actually really like about this film, and there's actually a lot that I like about it. First off, the music is fantastic. Old rock music is just like immense. You're going to absolutely love like this film for maybe just for its music alone. And I've got to say, like, a lot of actors here do actually play really well. First off, Tom Cruise, he's amazing in this film. Like, I thought he was only going to be just like a big, like, small character, because they have it like in the sort of like the trailer, they were playing like this and that, and then at the end it's like, and Tom Cruise playing this and that. And normally when you get to that point, most actors are only just playing a small role, but kind of like a bit of an important role. He gets quite a lot of screen time, and I actually really like it. Alec Baldwin is amazing. He's actually quite funny, and also Russell Brand is funny as well. And they two kind of are actually work really well with one another, and they're quite funny in a lot of scenes. And the young sort of actress that comes over, like, she's really good in this film. Like, surprisingly, like, how good she is, and she really shows a lot of emotion really well. The problem I do have with this film is there's a lot of characters that just don't really hit off real well. First off, Catherine Zeta-Jones's character, I did like her in this film, but she only had one purpose in this film, and then after that it was just, that was basically it. So everything was kind of, and her husband, like the mayor, like, why was he in it? Like, he really should have just been there like for like to introduce this character into the film, but they try to show like he's hiding something, and you kind of really like get that impression, like, yeah, you know exactly what he's doing. But the one main problem I have with this film, right, for acting wise, is the main actor himself. I don't know what it is about this guy. I can't remember his name from the top of my head, but they really should have recast this guy, because this guy just looks too pretty. He's a pretty boy. I mean, he doesn't look like he likes rock music. He doesn't, because it just seems as though like he's only in it for, like, you know, the fame and whatnot, and I just don't really get it with him. Like, you see him like in the late film, like he's dressed up something stupid, right? Something that I probably would have worn back in the day. But the funny thing is, he kind of suited that, and I thought, yeah, you can actually suit that more than you actually did with the actual character you're trying to portray. But the other problem I have for this film is, right, this film is 2 hours long. The first hour is like that, it goes really well, and I thought this is gonna be a film that, even though it looks long, it's just gonna breeze through, right? And that's what the first hour does. The second hour, it slows way down, and then they start to introduce even more characters through this film, and it's like, stop introducing more characters, because then you're just drawing out more and more, and I just really... But the rating I am going to give it is a great rating. I do absolutely love this film, so in henceforth that means I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I think this is a must-see film. Like, I think everyone's going to love this film. Everyone's not going to really hate it, but they might have like something to bitch and moan about it. So you know, I recommend to try and watch this, try and catch it as soon as you can, because this film is just too good.